Today we're gonna go over some hip thrust form, okay? A lot of people do a lot of ego lifting. Okay? They're hip thrusting way more than they should be because they're doing it wrong and it's not actually coming from their glutes, more so their back and their hips. So we want to fix that. We want to make sure that we don't hurt ourselves, okay? I'm going to rise my hoodie up a little bit so that you guys can see what's going on in this general area. Some of the cues that I'm going to give out, it's like important that you see my midsection. Main thing already is you want to make sure your feet are nice and stable and that you're mainly putting pressure on the heels of your feet. And when you drive forward, that you're actually pushing off from the heels of your foot. Number 2, belly button is to spine, tailbone is tucked and pushed forward the whole time. This is me looking relaxed, my back is arched, my core is not engaged, my tailbone is let loose. This is me pushing my tailbone forward, bringing my belly button down to the ground, or at least trying to. Immediately when I get in this position, I'm squeezing my glutes because like to keep everything in one nice straight line, you gotta squeeze your glutes. From here is where it gets tricky. A lot of people get this part, but once they actually start to come down, they'll drop their hips again, and they'll kind of just drop their hips, pick their hips up, drop their hips, pick their hips up. What you want to do is keep your core intact the whole time. Instead of dropping your hips, you're taking your whole midsection and like you're pivoting your whole body. Just dropping and lifting. And you can see that my rib cage is kind of flaring out. That's not a good sign. You don't want that. Keep it intact, and you want to come all together. And I'm squeezing my glutes the whole time while keeping my core and spine nice and straight and aligned, okay? Please let me know if that made sense to you. But enough with the ego lifting on the hip thrust, y'all, because you will really hurt yourself in the long run.